Hey guys, this is Llandros, and for those of you new to my channel, first of all, welcome, and those of you who've been with me for a while, welcome back. Now what you're actually seeing is the beginning of something called the I'm Surrounded by Idiots Challenge. Now of course you guys know that idiots is one of my words I use quite a bit, so this challenge was brought up by a couple of my subscribers, and I really thought it was pretty interesting. I like it because it blends one of my favorites, which is the Asylum Challenge, with a Legacy Challenge. So it's pretty simple. It's just basically controlling one sim through the generations while the other ones are basically have to fend for themselves, and you got to try to keep them alive and make them somewhat make them do somewhat what they need to do for their lives. So it'll be fun. I think it's going to be pretty nice. It's easy. There's not a whole lot of rules. There's not a whole lot of different things that you have to be restricted of. So in that respect, it's kind of freeing. So we don't have to worry too much about anybody but just our one sim until it's time for him to pass the torch to the next generation. Alright, now the town that you're looking at, you may or may not be familiar with it. It's not an official EA town. This is actually a town that was created from a user, and I'm going to put the link in the description below. It's called Legacy Island 2, and I like this town because it has just about everything you can possibly need if you wanted to play from the base game all the way up through, I believe it covers all the way through seasons, which basically is everything at this point. So yeah, it's really nice. Now the lot that we're going to be choosing is going to be right here in the middle because the challenge says you can pick a house or you can pick a lot. The only thing is once you pick it, you're there for the entire duration. So I don't know these houses very well. I don't know which one would be good, and I know we wouldn't be able to afford much with whatever money we start with. So I'll just go right here for the big lot, just like we should. It does have a festival lot. It's also a user-created festival, so it's got everything. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get the sim that we're going to start with created, and I'll be right back and we'll get started in this. By the way, this episode, or this LP, along with the Klepto King episode that you might have seen a little earlier, are the results of a really nasty bout of insomnia. So if I don't get any more sleep, I'm going to just continue making LPs, whether they're new or continuing. I don't know. I'll be back in just a second. Alright, so here we are. I decided to go in this series, I'm going to go with a guy, and his name is Grayson Michales. It looks a little bit different from my other sims I normally go with. I was trying to be a little bit more unique and not have him look pretty much the same as all the other ones. So yeah, a little bit different. Now, of course, let me go through and show you his clothing real quick. What you're looking at right now is, of course, swimwear. As far as everything else, I don't know that I went anything really unusual. Pretty much just the standard stuff. I think I went with something from the Sims 3 store for his everyday. Now, I've got a lot of content, so it takes a while for it to load up, but I believe I went pretty much black. Yeah, so I did this for his everyday, and then for the formal wear, I did randomize and change one little thing out of a base game suit. It's just the shirt that I changed, but otherwise I just kept it pretty simple. For his sleepwear, I believe I changed out the shorts and just gave him a pattern. Yeah, so that was about it. Athletic, nothing too different either. I think it was pretty much just standard tank top and shorts. Alright, and then of course we saw swimwear, outerwear. I don't remember what I gave him. It's a jacket, I know. So that's about all I know. Alright, come on up and load, and then we can get ahead and move on. Alright, so there we go. So that's Grayson, and looking over here at the traits. Now, what you start off with, you can have any traits you want. You don't have to do anything, but I randomized everything. The only thing you have to do is you have to have the insane trait has to be in there. So after I randomized, I took whatever was out in the middle. It turned out to be, I believe, adventurous. I took that out, popped in insane. So what he's got is charismatic, he's hot-headed, insane, he's a snob, and vehicle enthusiast. What I was going to do is I was going to go with whatever showed up first, which happened to be the CEO of a mega corporation. So it's an easy challenge. I mean, it's an easy goal. And I think pretty much all of these were not too bad. The fashion phenomenon would have been a challenge, but not really. It's just been going into creative sim all the time. But that was the first one that came up, so I went ahead and went with it. As far as his favorites, let's see. I gave him vegetarian grilled salmon, classical and turquoise for the music, and for the color, and then I gave him Capricorn. It wasn't even one I made. I randomized, came right up to it, so I went ahead and stuck it, kept with it. Now, just like the Legacy Challenge, you just start with one, move them on the lot, and we are ready to go. Let's go ahead and get Grayson in there, and we're going to be set to go and get into this challenge. Again, we can choose any house we want. Sorry, I still have the cough. We can choose any house we want, but once we actually choose it, we're stuck there for the entire duration of the challenge. And I figured let's just go ahead and do the whole thing just like a legacy challenge. We'll build some kind of monstrosity. I don't know if it's going to turn out decent or not, but we're going to do it. Very little as far as limitations, so we're pretty much good to go with anything we want to use. Multi-tabs, science machines, whatever you want. You can do it. There's no restriction on it whatsoever. And I'm going to use it. Whatever I can use, I'm going to use. Okay. Now, I don't really know this town very well, so I'm going to go ahead and find out where this Weatherstone came up. It looks like it's in the more rural part of town. Alright, and this thing is popping up over by, I like the way it's all set up. Oh, okay, man, right there in the middle of the horse training area. Probably not the best location, but that's alright. Okay, so we got it. Now, he wants to actually go ahead and get his career started, and I could go ahead and do that for him. So, before we actually get started, let me just look at the rules real quick and tell you if there's anything that I have to kind of catch up on. What we do is we control this guy all the way up until his heir becomes a young adult. When his heir becomes a young adult, we have to switch over. Now, it doesn't have to be the firstborn. It can be the fifthborn. It doesn't really matter which one we choose. But once we decide which one we're going to go with, we have to choose that person, switch over to him on his very first day as a young adult. If you wait for the second day, then you can't do it. You got to actually start over with a brand new heir. So you got to make sure that if you're going to choose that one, that's the one you want. Once you do, once you do choose the heir, you cannot actually go back to this one. Bookstore? No. I'm looking for the business place. Come on. Where are you, business? Oh, they're right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get his career real quick. He wants to join the business career. Sounds good for me. So once we actually choose him, we can't go back to this guy. Once he's been done, once we've chosen this guy, it is finished. Now, we can't control anybody else, so we're only going to be able to control Grayson. And we're going to get him married pretty quick. I'm not going to actually have this linger. He may get married in this episode. I don't know. It's just basically it's going to be whoever he meets, and we'll just go from there. Now, I do want to go and get him set up on a profile. Now, this is actually all user created, so you can kind of get an idea of how things have changed. They put different things from different expansion packs inside, just giving you a different feel for your business center, and I guess this is also the restaurant. All right, we want to be the coffee courier. That is a good job for us. Uh-oh, who likes us? Our boss, Mary Sue Pleasant. Okay, Mary Sue Pleasant's in here. I didn't know that. All right, let's go ahead and... Where's the library? Again, I'm going to be hunting for things quite a bit because I've only played in this maybe... played it briefly. I didn't play in it for very long. Okay, I see the bookstore. Library. Where would you be? That's bookstore, isn't it? Yeah. That's business. Bookstore again. Alright. I have no clue where things are. Oh, it must be over here. Because they're always in these blue ones. Sports bar, tattoo parlor. Okay, all that. Vault of Antiquities here. So we're going to go over there and make some money tonight. That's good. Really, I do not know where it's at. I should have actually played around with the town to figure out where things are. But I didn't. Give me just a second. Sorry, I was having a coughing fit. I had to stop. Alright, I think right here next to us, maybe this is it. It looks like the library, so let's go ahead and just visit it and see. If it is, great. If not, well, we'll just have to go look for something else again. You want to send a text to Mary Sue Pleasant? We can do that. Excuse me. You want to throw a party? We don't know enough people to throw a party, so I can't really lock that in yet. But I'm hoping that this is the one. I'm hoping this is the library. Let's see. Yep, looks like a library to me. Okay, but it's got a lot of stuff in here. It's got. Let's go over here and just get an online profile going. Online dating. Let's create a profile. So we've got, apparently, this is just our nice little reading area over here. We've got a cafe, it looks like, over here on this side. Is that a food register? Yep. Over on this side, just a nice sitting area, place for the kids. A big welcome area, bathrooms downstairs. Let's see what's up here. Oh, wow. So you can come over here and you can learn inventing, you can learn drafting, you can paint. Man, there's a lot of stuff over here. Okay, Grayson doesn't have his picture. Alright, go ahead and save the profile. I don't care. We'll see what happens. Oh, university guy, stay away from us. We don't really need you. Okay, now I haven't set my timer, so I need to go back and make sure I do, because otherwise I will go forever. So let me just stop and go ahead and do that. I know he's actually doing other things. Okay. What's he going to go read a book? No, he's going to view something. Tell you what, why don't we go see who's actually here in this town? So get back on that computer real quick, and I want you to go ahead and let's just browse through the profiles. And I wanted to look upstairs again. Okay, over on this side, there's some music over there. We can actually learn some skills there. That is pretty cool. We'll be over here quite a bit. And then there's the sculpting bench. Wow. I really like this lot. We don't have to buy anything. We can come over here and do it for a while. Okay. Jen, you're a little too old for us. We're not going to be able to use you. Oh, that's the Caliente, isn't it? I think she makes pretty good babies, too. Lola, no way. I learned that lesson in my late night LP. Those glasses are hiding something. You don't want to go that route. All right, so let's see. Cassandra, Sujin. Sujin might be kind of cute, too. I don't know. Brittany. All right, so Dina's here. Why don't we send her a message? She's probably not going to like us. Let's see. She's got a couple of traits. Hot-headed. That's all right. We'll send her one. See whatever comes back. Okay, what does he want to do? Browse online dating profiles? We just did that. Let's do it again to get that point then. All right, so let's browse a few more profiles. Okay, well we just did. Let's see. You want to meet somebody online or check your messages? All right, well we just did that. Browse profiles. Anybody else we want to send something to? Now let's send it to Sujin. And then go ahead and one more time. Let's just check your messages just to get that point. It's not really going to do anything. We're not going to get anything at all from it. We want to learn charisma. Okay, let's see. What do you want to do? Read a book? No, take a class. We're not taking a class because we don't have the money. We can read a book though. Let's go over and do that real fast. You have no messages. I didn't think so. We should have gotten that message or got that point. It doesn't want to give us the point. That's all right. All right, there's a lot of people that are actually getting assigned jobs, which is pretty cool. I think it'll be fun playing in this town because like I said, I don't know it, and there's chess tables over there. But I really like this lot because now I know that this is a place to come to basically learn any skills you want, and maybe people will show up and we can start introducing ourselves around and get to know some people. I definitely don't want to mess up and forget to go to the Vault of Antiquity because I want to do the trivia contest at one point tonight. That'll give us some money, and that way we can get at least some kind of a shelter. Although we could sleep in the fire station tonight too. So who's this? Jennifer Burb? All right, Jennifer, you may be a possibility as well. Who's this idiot? We can't see you, buddy. You're behind the bookcase. Yeah, a lot of these people, you might notice them from other places, from other neighborhoods. I think they just took different characters that were either popular or ones that just they wanted to choose, and they populated them into this town. But the town does come fully populated with enough Sims that you can do anything you want to do. All right, who is this guy? Kind of look to see who. Oh, Darren Dreamer's here. So he's no longer over in Lucky Palms with Cassidy, but that's all right. That is too funny. So yeah, you can do anything you want to as far as there's no rules, none of that having to do portraits, don't have to do sculptures, don't have to do any of that. So this is just all going to be have a good time, enjoy it. Like I said, the only guy we're going to work with is this guy until he becomes ready to pass the torch on to somebody else. I really am just trying to get him up to the first skill level point. Once he's got that, I can move on. Alright, let me keep an eye on his needs. He's good. Let's see, what else is going on up here? I wanted to just double check. Alright, so they didn't put a stage up here, but that's okay. You can actually come over and sit and watch it. Okay. This is smart. They actually have the showers up here, which is pretty good. And I believe it's all just it's a open bathroom. You can have anybody in there. I like the fact that we can come over here and eat whenever we want. It's pretty cool. You can just pretty much stay the whole time in this building. I'm not going to, but we could. Now while he's doing that, getting that point, I'm going to just go ahead and show you a couple of things in town. If you don't want to travel over to China to learn martial arts, well, you don't have to, because there is a dojo right here, and of course there is a casino right next to it. This one's their mall, I believe, so we'll have to go over there and just take a look and check it out. So there's other things we can go do. There's a whole lot of different places in this town, but they expanded it because they've had this town open for a while, and they put in a whole supernatural area over here on this side. So if you're playing with supernaturals and you want all those venues and things that you can do, then they're of course right over here. Here's the alchemy place. If you wanted to live over here in the corner, you didn't want to live in the middle of town, you could live over here in the supernatural part of town. You could also pick a lot over here in the more country area, and then you could pick another big lot, I believe it's right back here, living on the beach. So I just chose to go right here in the major part of the town. It keeps us pretty much centered, so we can go anywhere we want to go. He still didn't have that point yet. I did put a couple of things in the town that I'm used to. This is the Regency Arcade, the Ice Lounge, and the Stone's Throw Greenhouse. Pretty close to our area. Other than that, that's about it. Okay, the Vault of Antiquity, I saw it, I believe it's right up here. I don't want to mess up and not go there. But we're going to visit the festival park. I think there is a festival going on right now. Alright, good. He got his first point. What's he want to do? Acquire an elixir? We could. We could, but I don't really know if I want to do that. You want to meet somebody online? We're going to try. We are definitely going to try to do that. But yeah, I have not played too much with user-created worlds, but I've got a couple of them. And this is one of the ones that I've got. And I like it because it has just about everything you need. So yeah, you can still put a lot of stuff in it. There's still empty lots. So I enjoy it for that. Now, the festival, I believe, shouldn't be in town, but because of the way that it's created, it actually is in town for right now. I'm just going to look for some wildflowers. So he's probably going to want to go off and do something. And he can. But you can actually see this is something that it's not actually, it doesn't come with the world when you download it. It's somebody else that created it. They took the park that was created and just adapted it to be a festival. So it's pretty good. It's a really nice festival lot. I don't see any flowers. Okay, but I see this right here, which we're going to go collect. And it may just be that there's no flowers yet. Normally in my parks, the flowers pop up first thing. Okay, and there's people here. We do need to actually introduce ourselves and get to know them. Let's see, it looks like this is Enrique Barrios and Angela Pleasant. Who are these people? Brandy Broke. Oh, okay, so we got the Broke family. I think they're from Riverview. I believe they are. Alright, nothing over here? Alright, can't find any flowers. I'm looking, no luck at all. He wants to go skating, and I figure we'll just let him do what he wants to do. Actually, you know what, buddy? I want you to get a picture taken. So go ahead and take a greeting card photo, and then that way I can post that one out. What's wrong with you? What? You were upset because you wanted to go over and talk to her? That's okay. We still need to go send that text. And what else do you want to do? Eat a hot dog or enter a hot dog eating contest? I'll do it for you. It's all about whatever you want. Okay, so let's send that text to your boss, Mary Sue Pleasant. And what does this look like? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and send that out. And it takes a while for mine to actually post, but I just figured I'd just go ahead and put it out there anyway. I just like to post at least the first one, or one of them. I don't have to do every one of them. All right, I did hit the button. It's just taking too long. There we go. Yeah, I hate that it takes that long. Alright, you over here, why don't you go ahead and shoot out against... I don't know who Bryce is. Let's go ahead and shoot out against Bryce. Okay, we found a cut bloodstone. We do need to go and get that thing cut, and I believe we could do that at the alchemy station, if it's the elixir place. But I don't know if it's going to have the same stuff as the one that normally comes in the game, so we'll have to go over and take a look at it. All right, you guys are having fun. I like the festival a lot. It's got everything you could possibly want here for the summer festival, which is cool, and it does have the stage. So if you want to do the Showtime careers, of course, it's all over there as well. So. And our house is going to be right next to it. So it's pretty nice. We can actually come over whenever we feel like it. I do want to get him started as quickly as I can and get him hooked up with somebody. Unfortunately, not so much yet. We don't know anybody. What else do you want to do? You want to actually buy something worth at least $1,000. Man, you're wanting to spend my money right away, aren't you? We'll try. I don't know what we can get, but we'll spend it for something. We'll get you something. First of all, we got to make some money. Okay, you're having fun. I think you're making a friend, which is good. But I really wanted you to find a girl, and let's go ahead and get started. Because the fun doesn't start until you actually have an idiot in the house. So somebody that you can't actually control. Now, the only person that we're going to have... that's not going to have the insane trait will be his wife. So once we actually start the challenge, then everybody else will have the insane trait as one of their chosen ones. As far as any spouses that get moved in, obviously they won't. But anybody that we actually have born in the house will always get the insane trait. So that's why we're going to keep the insanity all around. Okay, that's fine. He's not doing so good in soccer, but that's okay. All right, are you done? Yeah, you're done. Tell you what, let's go ahead and head on over. Let's see, there is a park over here we can go to, but I don't want to do that just yet. Let's go look at the fire station, see what it is, because I know it's different from the regular standard one. So I just want to take a look and see if we're going to have to sleep there, because it looks like we are. We really don't have any money, so I don't have enough to actually build him any kind of real decent shelter. So this one, I believe it is a user-created shelter. Let's just take a look at it. Okay, so we've got some... Okay, let's come over here and let's go ahead and just check. See if anybody has sent you anything. Probably not. We're just going to check the messages instead. Oh yeah, got plenty of beds, showers. We got the whole bit. So we are good. We got a treadmill up here if we want to work out. So once he gets done with that, I'm sure he needs a bathroom. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Use your bathroom. Take your shower. Out here, there's a workout bench. You have no messages. Okay. Why didn't I make him a klepto? We could have stolen a truck. I should have. I thought about it at the last minute. But no. It was going to be random, so I couldn't really do anything. Okay, we got a dartboard outside. So there's some stuff here to do with these community lots. We don't have to actually worry about not having something to do. Got plenty of places to go to. I'm assuming he needs all this. Yeah, not desperate, but you know, while he's here, go ahead and get yourself cleaned up. And we do have quite a bit to keep us busy here. I don't want to blow money on the diner and all that, so I'm not going to do that. But oh man, you got to hurry. The contest, I think it starts. At 6. If I'm not mistaken, it does. All right. So oh yeah, there's stuff to collect. So yep, 6 o'clock. We'll come over and do that. Who is this guy? Looks like a kid. Dirk Dreamer. Dirk Dreamer. All right. It's new to me. We got some mushrooms or truffles there. We got another set of mushrooms. Not sure we're going to collect it. This is a place I never put in my towns. I ought to just pop this one out and start using it in my other neighborhoods because it's very simple, very nice, and it's on a pretty small lot. So I think that would be pretty cool to use. All right, I don't think he's too far from us. Come on, buddy. You're going to miss this trivia contest, and that's your only shot at $2,000 for the night. Really? You're going to take that long to shower? You're killing me with this. Let's get going. So at least we know we got a place to come to, and this is pretty much whenever I do challenges like this without when we're starting without a house, I always just go to the fire station. It's the easiest thing. That way you don't have to worry about it right away. But I don't want to stay in the fire station for too long. I want to get him over on his home lot, and then that way we're okay. Because fairies are so obsessed with other beings' behavior, very little. I don't care about Dirk Dreamer. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I did. So that's okay. Trying to see what's all around here. That's City Hall, and that I believe is the school. And this behind us is the cemetery. So if we want to go actually and look and see if there's a death flower, we could. But you know, obviously I don't think you'd want to have one of those. Buddy, get into that contest. Let's do it now. You're gonna miss this. I swear we're gonna miss the contest because he took too long. It's too late. You won't get anything because he actually went in too late. He's gonna turn around, walk right out, and got nothing. All right, well, you know what? You just lost $2,000, buddy, and you made me upset. So you're gonna have to do something about that. There's nowhere to actually go and make any more money tonight. Well, we could go to the casino, so that's what you're gonna do. And you want to actually eat something? I wonder if they're gonna have food over there. Being a user-created one, they might. Let's just go over and take a look. And yeah, you're getting hungry, but you're just gonna have to suffer. You took too long in that shower. I knew it. I knew I was actually gambling with time, and I should have pushed him a little bit faster. I should have stopped the shower, but that's okay. You know, it would have been too easy to make that money anyway. Not saying we're not going to come and do it tomorrow, but that's all right. And he still has to go to work tomorrow too, doesn't he? I think he starts tomorrow. Yeah, he's got 13 hours. Okay, well, you go ahead. I'm I don't know what's in this casino. I know that it was there. I haven't really seen it. But we'll just take a look, and maybe there will be something for him to eat. Or it may just be like the other casinos and just nothing but gambling. Alright, well, I see a mixologist on duty, so let's go over and get some food there. Alright, no, it's just drinks. Okay, but while it loads up, let me just take a look upstairs and see if there's anything up there. Oh wait, we can sleep here at the casino and shower. We're living at the casino. Alright, we found a new place. Don't know what's supposed to be in these rooms. I guess they're just empty rooms for the future, which that's pretty cool that they gave you that option. Unfortunately, you can't really get any food. Let's just see if there's anything at all. Get yourself a drink. That's all. That's the only drink you can get. Ah, that's awful. Where are you going? You gonna go throw up? I don't know why you're throwing up, but that's all right. What did you drink? What did you do? Who's this lady? Constance Lopez. All right, it looks like she's got a kid with her. No, maybe not. Okay. So yeah, there's really not a whole lot else over here. I don't think that's helping his hunger at all. But he can come up here and eat in this refrigerator. Look at you people. You're not going to take our spot. You're really not. This is our house for the night. We are living here. That's all right. We can't actually lock it in or anything, but, you know, that's okay. When you get done, then you'll come down here and I'll let you go ahead and do some gambling. We'll see if we can make a little bit of money. Well, maybe not. You're tired. Does this help your hunger at all? No. A little bit. It doesn't do much. So, yeah, he's more tired than anything at this point, but we'll get this taken care of. I want to at least make a little bit of money. So, that way I'll feel better. And this, of course, is the downtown area. I believe that's from Showtime, so we could actually go over there anytime we want. But, yeah, all your venues, anything that you want, it's all here. So, if you're looking for a town and you're trying to find one that you can place everything, this one's got everything in it. Now, of course, some of the things that came with the store, those aren't in it, so you'd have to find a room for it. But there's a lot of lots that you can actually use. Man, we got to go all the way downstairs. Where are you going to go? He doesn't even know. Actually, he does. I'll just follow him and see where he's going to end up. Right back at the bar. So let's see. If we can gamble for a little bit, you won't make much, if anything, unless you get lucky on the very first shot. But I doubt you will. But I'd like you to go ahead and then go back upstairs and go to bed once you're finished gambling. So you don't really need anything else. So, you guys got to go. You guys got to go somewhere else. Because he's going to take this place. He's going to live here for a while. We could actually go from place to place. So now that we know we can stay here and at the fire station, we can flip back and forth. Alright. Leave the plate there. I don't really want to clean up. No, because you'd probably have to go upstairs. Or would you? There's no sink in here. Alright, they do the same thing I do. They forgot to put a sink. Oh, woman, you did not take our... You did. You horrible woman. You were actually one of the ones we were going to date. Not anymore.
Tuesday.
Alright, let's go ahead and try. Let's make a little bit, please. And then you come up here. That's actually a decent bed. So that's good. You'll get a good night's sleep. It's better than the fire station. So we can just kind of flip back and forth. I'll use the fire station for their stuff. And the community lot that we went to, that library, use it for their skill building activities. But we'll stay here. And maybe he will find somebody. No luck. we're gonna end up. Oh, see, that's the one I wanted. Crazy lady. All right, let's change this down to low. Come on, get lucky. Just get lucky one time, and then I'll let you go to bed. It would be nice if he got lucky really quickly, but I don't think he will. Well, that's all he got is 15. No, 442. Okay. I can live with that. That's fine. I'm trying to look and see what else is in this casino. I didn't put any of the new casino items that just came out. Hang on. Alright, well, he got a jackpot. I had to actually cough because for some reason this thing is driving me nuts. Alright, so he got $5,000 and he needs to go ahead and go on to bed because work's going to get here before you know it. But at least I feel better. He's got $5,000 on him. He can actually if he wants to, he could build something small. Won't be able to build much, but he can get something going. He's got a little over 7,000 to start the day with. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. So we'll go ahead and get him taken care of. And let me just take a look at my time, make sure I'm not going way far over. I probably am. Then again, maybe not. No, I'm just about right. Alright, now the reason I'm doing this challenge is just because I have a horrible case of insomnia, and I just thought, well, this would be kind of fun. I was intrigued by it. I thought it might be a fun one to do. So if you guys are interested in seeing this challenge and you'd like for me to continue it, just hit the like button, leave some comments, let me know what you think. It's going to be pretty simple. All you have to do is just, once you start getting people in, and trust me, I'm going to get him married. I was going to get it done today, but I'll get him married probably in the next episode, and we will start in on the whole surrounded by idiots part. So, and that'll be kind of fun. I think it'll be interesting. But yeah, if you want to see it, leave comments, hit the like button, let me know. And I don't know if it's going to go in the permanent rotation, but it just might be one like the Klepto King that just kind of gets filtered in as time permits, and I tend to have a lot of time with this insomnia, so I will try to work it in whenever I can. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to let him go ahead and finish sleeping. I'll go ahead and tell him what he's got to do and get him going to work. Oh, I don't want a bath. I hate the bath. Okay, take a shower and let's get something to eat real quick. Amazing how all that stuff just disappeared on him. The carpool's coming. He's probably not going to get to eat. So that's alright. Anyway, he is ready to go. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. We'll pick back up when he's about to start his first day and see how he's doing. I like this little, basically like a hotel room. I think this is perfect. I may have to build something pretty much similar like this just so that we can actually get going. And that's what I'm kind of looking at it, thinking this would be a really nice floor plan to actually use as a base house. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.